In Season 1, we'll be going into Argentina. The second half of the year, we'll be visiting Europe, so Croatia in Season 3, and then visiting Ireland in Season 4. So in Season 1, we're going to be starting with Border. We want to make it even more competitive than it is today. What this means is that we're going to be going and heading into Favela. In Season 3, we're going to be trying something different. Instead of having one big map rework, we're going to be doing small reworks on multiple maps. And in Season 4, we're actually going to go back to Outback. As always, we're going to be having our seasonal event every season. Alongside, we're going to have arcade playlist, so small gameplay laboratory. We're going to be trying new things, so look out for those. During the year, we're also going to be bringing core gameplay features and content in the game.
We're changing a bit how we're going to use TS. We're going to push things that are far from over and where we need feedbacks as early as possible to adjust things in advance. So it's very possible, for instance, that you see some very big gameplay systems land in the TS, but not come in the live version of the game before at least 2 more seasons, because we want to take the time to adjust them based on feedback. When you play the game, I think there are moments where it's really tense and you feel like you're really pulled into the action, and that's mostly during the action phase. But during other phases, like the planning phase, the prep phase, or everything that happens after you die during a round, it feels like very often you don't have not that much that can really influence the outcome of the round. So the general idea is that we want the players to be able to have a clearer impact on how the round is going to end, whether during the planning phase or even during the prep phase and the activities after this. The imbalance in favor of defenders has become an issue. It's really hard to attack in the current metagame. The metagame itself is evolving, but we want to try to attack the issue on a deeper level. And we're going to take the opportunity because we're already working on big gameplay changes, big system changes like the attackers repeat. And we're going to use this opportunity to try to favor attackers a bit more than defenders and rebalance a bit the game so that it feels a bit more fair to play as an attacker.
And our mission is, over the next year, we'll completely revisit all of the menus in the game, refresh them, and bring them up to that standard that we hold.
So right now, the player behavior team is working on a new solution, a solution called Streamer Mode that will be available at the first part of year 6. The settings that will be available to content creator and all streamers will be first, hi my name, they will be able to hide their region and pings, but also they will be able to hide everyone else in order to prevent queue sniping, be able to have a hidden matchmaking delay, hide clearance level, and they will be able to hide the profile image.
We are changing the speed armor system to a speed and health system. So no more reduction that you don't understand or you don't see. We will remove all the modifiers from the armor that you used to have. We're making sure that everything that was going under the hood is now exposed to the player. 2 armor and 3 armors will have more HP available to them, making you more confident to plant the diffuser, take some engagements and everything. We will introduce the Gun 6, which is a hybrid between a weapon and a gadget. It will replace your secondary weapon, but it will shoot something that will destroy bulletproof gadgets. So it's a secondary weapon that is mostly aimed toward removing utilities. You will have one shot. It will travel straight, just like Ash launchers. First of all, we are removing the shield. There won't be any shield. It will be only the Vulcan jerry can that you will have in your hands. You will be able to deploy it similar to an ADS, bulletproof camera. We are still working on the shape of the object, so we're still tackling this, but the shield is gone for sure. Lucy is one of the other worst offender for the 22nd meta. We are keeping the behavior mostly as it is, so you enter the range, it starts emitting sound and slow you down. But when it becomes active, it will expose a weak point. You will be able to shoot it, destroy it. We are bringing a small nerf to Mira and Maestro. If you get close to an evil eye, you can melee it to remove the vision completely. Maestro himself will have to open the evil eye to see through, or to ping, or actually shoot with it. And the same can be applied to Mira's window. If you go on the black side and you melee it, you will remove section of vision for Mira on the other side. We have Fuse that will receive some changes along the way. We want to make sure that the gadget is more useful all the time. We also have Finca that will receive some changes to her nano boost. She will be able to use them once she's down herself, so she will be able to raise herself back, similar to what we have with Doc.
Starting later this year, our elites are going to be customizable. What this means is that you will be able to use the uniform from an elite alongside with the headgear from an event, for example. You can have a Tachenka uniform alongside with his headgear from Rainbow is Magic. What this means is that the gadget is going to be a skin, eventually the operator card also. All of this are going to be different customization options that we'll be bringing for the players. We can use the victory dance of the elite with any type of customization that you have. So you could use the full event skin that you want, but have the victory dance from the elite. So we can't wait to see the players' expression on using this. We're really excited to partner up with Capcom for one of the biggest franchise in the gaming industry. From season 1, we're going to have an elite skin on Jill Valentine for Zofia, but it's not all. In season 2, we're also going to have another elite skin from the Resident Evil franchise, but stay tuned for more information on this. We're also working on something else. We can't really talk about it right now, but we can't wait for you guys to find out more about it.
The system will come with sanction and rewards. This reward will be based on the reputation scoring. The reward will be specific items. It will be high-level reward, and we will have like different way to distribute them. And these rewards will also be removed when somebody is going back to a wrong reputation score. So a player that have a bad reputation score will not have, for example, any more access to the ranked playlist. But it doesn't mean that he cannot access it back. He will have the tool to better understand how and why he get sanctioned. Based on this, he will be able to change his behavior and better understand why it was seen as toxic.
Crimson Heist will also deliver a new rework for the border map and launch the beta of Match Replay on PC. So you'll have a new way to analyze your opponents or show off your 200 IQ plays.
Starting in year 6, season 1, what we're going to be doing is having the operator inside of the battle pass as the first reward alongside its exclusive headgear and uniform that usually was in the year pass. Along with that, we're extending the period going from 1 week of early access to 2 weeks. And this 2 weeks period is going to be tied, all of this at the same price for the battle pass.
And that's why we are working currently on reworking the ranking system to allow people to really improve season after season and have a better idea of their skill level. So matchmaking, it's a tough subject, of course. The goal is to give all the players the match that are the most fair for everybody. And it works quite well, but sadly, lots of people try to lie to the system, either by creating a new account that we call Smurf, or by trying to derank and fake their skill level. So we are always trying to do small improvement to the matchmaking system to fight this. It's a tough battle, but we are improving every season against that.